not the person behind me went. Like, it's the fact that, like, I've been waiting for so long, so, like, why wouldn't you? Someone did that to me, and it really pissed me off, because it's like, no, I should be going over there.
What is it with you and starting beef with people in town? You always come back pissed at somebody. Hey,
Look, he nutted on my leg. You gonna help? Oh my God! He nutted on my leg. He nutted on my leg.
oh my God, it's too early in the episode for this. I mean, I'm sorry.
I literally don't even know what to say, because if I was in that position, oh.
Is this what you were talking about last episode? The guy that peed on somebody?
Yeah, see, so the caption is kind of like not like legit, because it says he relieved himself, so I automatically thought he just took a piss, but no, like he nutted on her. Like, what a wise choice of words.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you're, I don't condone this, obviously. Nobody does, but it's like, if you're gonna cry about it, like, why use those words?
Yes, that sounds like, what, like, you could have, like, said anything else.
Oh, God.
Literally anything.
That's gotta be a new soundboard, add to the soundboard there.
Oh my God! He nutted on my leg.
And I like how whoever posted this video felt the need to blur the cum, because it's like, we all know what cum looks like. What was the point?
Oh yeah, well, you know, can't be too careful there. But yeah, other than that, what's been going on this past week?
Honestly,
we're back weekly. The dopamine is still hitting, so
Yeah.
we haven't gave up on this burst.
No, I feel like we're just getting it rolling. So, like, what's the point of stopping?
Yeah, so we got try to come up with some topics. We're gonna be watching some reels, and speaking of which, send in your questions, suggestions, topics, whatever you want. So we can add it to the show. You can send us through email if you're old, or just send it through social media. We have had people send us reels through social media, but please,
Yeah.
if you're gonna send us reels and stuff for social media, like, just like put something. Like, people
Right.
would just send us like random reels, and I'm like, do I respond to it, or are you telling me you want us to react to it on the show?
Yeah.
So yeah, just put like a little, hey, my name's so and so, like the show or whatever. Like,
Right.
hey, here's a reel, and then I've been getting like, thank you, India and those countries, but I've been getting a lot of reels from those that are like, it's their languages. Like, I'm sorry, I don't speak Arabic or Farsi.
Have you ever seen those TikToks where, like, they have, like, there's people, like, on live, like, some of those lives will pop up on my For You page sometimes, and it looks like they're in, like, those types of foreign countries.
Yeah.
And basically all they're doing is asking for money. So it's like,
yes, those ones on TikTok that, I heard those are
it looks
fake.
like they're like, there's like families, like whole ass families, like in a tent, like sleeping and stuff like that.
and it's all like dirt and
Dirty.
stuff. And
Yes, even the camera's like a little blurry, so it's like, we're like, ugh.
How are they affording all the internet though? See, that's what
That's what people are saying. Like, okay, so you know what TikTok is, and you can also afford internet. Like, what's the, you know what I mean? Because I don't think these runs, like, these apps run just like on nothing, you know?
Unless they find ways to, get it free. I don't know. Yeah, see, those have to be scams, right?
Well, when I if I ever like enter the live, like,
Did I
not
turn
to like
into a pirate there. I was like, arr.
It's like, I try not to, like, I don't know if it's just me, like, I try not to like think too much into it, or like kind of like feel bad for these people, because it's hard to, especially when they're getting like comments on their lives constantly saying like, don't fall for this, like, this is so fake, I don't know who to believe at this time, this freaking suffering family or this low life that is just commenting on random lives.
Well, yeah, there is trolls, that's like the whole dead
trolls.
the whole dead internet theory we need to get into, but just basically meaning that starting from like 2016 to 2017, the internet is basically just mostly controlled by those, like, all the comments and things you see, it's mostly just trolls and bots. But then that's what I mean. There has to be a plus side to it, right, people? Because I mean, there's some pretty clever. If that is true, if 70% of users online are bots, and now even AI, then it would, it has to be some good in it, because there's some funny comedic bots.
Yes.
We'll skip to this one.
Oh my god.
Those actually look good.
Yeah, I think they're like called boudin balls or something like that. It's really good. Wait, what's wrong? Oh my.
What a tan.
Yeah. Boudin's balls look good.
Boudin's balls.
They look good. But what about that forehand, though? A sniper's dream. 100 inwards of memory. Inward bites of memory.
Bro remembers what happened tomorrow.
Oh.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, that's a good one. The sweat dries before he reaches his eyes. See, if these are bots, these bots are pretty hilarious.
You don't think that's like you don't think that's possibly a filter?
Someone once
Bros
said.
Bros praise vertical.
Someone once said, "Hold that thought right away." Bro's dreaming in IMAX.
I bet it echoes when he thinks.
Oh god!
Honestly, I give props to these people because I could never come up with anything close to this.
He uses a pillowcase as a beanie.
Oh my god!
He says he starts every conversation with "I know."
I know.
Oh god! When a thought crosses his mind, I get tired.
This dude's
That's
barber
like that...
needs a ladder. What?
What do you say?
This
The
dude's barber needs a ladder. Because obviously he has a fresh cut, so it's like he's the head honcho.
His name is Bill Board. Headed for greatness is when you happen and he hold back and sneeze and fart at the same time. He's got to step outside to change his mind. Who comes up with these?
Really, like, oh god, it's like you knew what you were doing when you posted on IG Reels.
Right.
That's always the thing. Oh my god,
bro. Homie's thoughts are in 5K. Yeah, he ahead of the game.
He got a lot on his mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Uppercase forehead.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, was that the last one?
Oh god.
What did I do? I
don't
freaking
know.
messed up. Oh yeah, that was the last one. Straight up remember the future. Oh god, great stuff. Good stuff to start the episode.
That really is. Back on those boudin balls. No, I'm just kidding.
Gosh.
Oh god.
What do you want to get into next? Is line etiquette, or do you want to get into the?
Yeah, you know what? That's one thing that's really been pissing me off this week. That I've really it's been brought to my own attention.
What about you? Thank you for that.
Yes.
Or thank yourself for that.
Yes, exactly. And so, like, it's just one thing that's just like I've been meaning to bring up with you and ask, like, what's your like stance on this? And it's basically
what's
like
your beef with me?
No, I still have beef with the public. Okay. Like line etiquette, I guess you can call it, and it's basically like because I was like put in a situation that like caught me off guard the other week, and I just really didn't know how to go about it, so I went about it how I thought it should be about. So I'm curious what your stance is on it, and it's the fact that if you're in a public store and you're in a line, and you know somebody catches your attention and is like, "Oh, I can help somebody over here." Wouldn't only be right if like not the person behind me went? Like what it, like it's the fact that like I've been waiting for so long, so like why wouldn't you? Someone did that to me and it really pissed me off because it's like no, I should be going over there.
What is it with you and starting beef with people in town? You always come back pissed at somebody.
I just like don't like the way like people go about things sometimes.
So what? I just couldn't process what you were saying because all I kept thinking about is you just starting beef
It's
with
just
people.
something else.
You're just gonna go to town
like,
with some boxing gloves one day and.
Honestly, I really should, but at this point, but what I'm just trying to say is just like that, like if you were like in a line somewhere and you felt like personally like you've been standing in your own line for a very long time, and somebody in the next register opens up, and the person behind you that like has been waiting obviously less time than you because they're behind you, they go over there. Like, that's not right. Like,
okay,
you've been waiting longest.
Were you next in line? Okay, because I have a thing on that too. Okay, if there's somebody paying in line, then you're next in line, then there's somebody behind you, and then somebody register 4 is open. That person behind you should go to register 4 because like you're next. Like, are you that selfish that you're next and you want to be first?
Okay, but in this situation,
like you're literally next.
I was next in this situation. So it's like there was somebody in front of me and I was third, essentially. And
okay,
then
so
when the register, somebody came and was like, hey, I can help you over here, specifically talking to me. But I took it upon myself as to, no, this is how it should be. So I told the lady in front of me, hey, you've been here longer than me. Go ahead and go.
But she's literally next.
But there was, okay, also too, to add, I guess, see, it really just depends on like the
But the
scenario.
fourth person went, now that gets dicey. If that fourth person went, that should have been you.
Fuck off.
That fourth person, that gets a little dicey. And then if you're fifth, and you think, oh, okay, now that's like, all right, buddy. Like,
that's like, you think you're better than
that's
everybody.
like the person that, like, when you're in traffic, they, like, exit and get on in front of the cars and to try to make their way in.
No, that's like the person in traffic that literally, there's like a long line in this one, and they think, oh, let me go in this one and just pass all these people and then make my way in.
That's literally what I just said.
Oh. You just
it's right. I said it all.
Yeah.
Backwards.
I just don't know. See, okay, so I guess it's settled then. If you're next in line, like, there's no point in getting
like you're
annoyed
about
that.
Yeah, there's no point in moving.
Okay.
I'm chilling right here.
So then I guess I would say, I would conclude that in my scenario, I just did something nice for somebody. So
there you go.
Yes.
But then again, too, I don't mind waiting in lines too, and like
no.
I like to park far and walk, and I like to wait.
You do like to park far.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's one of my biggest peeves.
Why?
Because I hate walking.
It's better. I feel
How?
Because I feel like it's more spacious.
It's better to walk more?
It's more spacious. You ain't got to worry about all these cars cramping in, cars driving by, beep, beep.
Okay, I mean, I guess. But what I like to do, that's my only thing, is that I like to park closer because I like to park, like, exclusively next to the buggy station.
Oh, okay, but you can park in the back in the buggy station.
But some don't have like cart returns in the back of the very back of the line.
Yeah, they do. And then when you walk in the store, you get to scan the area, see what's going on. You'll be like, "Hey, Joe, my friend Joe over there. See who's in the parking lot. Is over somebody."
Yeah.
Or somebody you know.
Mhm. Especially in a small town.
Yeah, buy some tamales,
Yeah.
but like see the tamale guy. That one guy was selling churros. It pissed me off. I was like, damn.
That one time you literally had cash to buy tamales in the Walmart parking lot.
He's like, no, churros. I was like, you got no tamales? What are we talking about? Ain't nobody want no damn churros.
Yeah, but then again, I don't understand why you want to buy those tamales because they're so overpriced. Like you can buy good packaged
I'm
ones.
telling you now, people, you want great tamales, you buy them out of a cooler in a parking lot. That's where you find the best tamales.
That's basically like you should walk around with a sign or like it written on your forehead, like, please poison me.
Okay, come on, really. If they're really somebody selling poison tamales, like, they have to be really evil. Like, nobody's doing that.
There's really evil people, okay?
I mean, that would be like a case and murder. Yeah, that would get traced back so fast. He died after eating these tamales. All right, let's find those people. Like, no, they would be on the news like people don't eat the tamales. There'd be a tamale outbreak. But no, nobody's doing that. Knock on wood.
Fine. I just have a lot of anxiety, I think. I just think of like worst possible scenario.
That's good.
Yeah. But
let's click the next one. You want to click the next one?
I don't even know. Let's see. I'll pick one.
Let's see. I have them numbered, but you go ahead and do whatever you want.
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh. Did it like literally? Can you play that again? Did it literally like? Ooh.
No, it straight up like tried to like
It like did it
assassinate
like
him.
pierce him?
Yeah, no,
Piers
not
Morgan.
like Steve Irwin.
Not like Steve Irwin. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know what? That guy was a little over dramatic. Okay, Steve Irwin like risked his life, and you're over here freaking screaming like a little wuss. No, I'd probably scream like that. If that was
used
me.
to be a sound effect in the movie, in like movies or video games. You know, the screaming one. I don't know why that's so funny. That guy's probably the most traumatic moment of his life. Jesus Christ. We are terrible creatures.
Oh, God. No, that's a terrible creature.
No, yeah.
It took one of our most prized possessions here in America, and then it wants to still be acting up. Like, that's... No, I do remember that there was this restaurant when I was little. There was this restaurant when I was little that it was like a seafood restaurant that we would go for, like, family birthdays and stuff like that. It's called Sea Island. I don't know if anybody's ever eaten there, but it's called Sea Island.
Where was it at?
In San Antonio.
Oh.
They have like a few of them in San Antonio. And we'd go there all the time, and I would always remember like being so scared, like at this point, like I was a kid. I don't know how old exactly I was when Steve Irwin died, but when Steve Irwin did die from, like, I literally was cried. Like, oh God, like I hate, what are these animals called?
Stingrays.
I hate stingrays with
no,
a passion.
No, that's not the same animal that killed Steve Irwin. That's a swordfish.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm retarded.
Stingray, but I mean, same death. They still have the piercing deal.
Okay, see, then I guess that just proves in my head.
That's what gets Steve Irwin.
I thought his little pecker freaking pierced Steve Irwin. I forgot.
You thought Steve Irwin got pierced by a swordfish pecker?
I mean, he's called a swordfish.
What is going on inside that beautiful head of yours?
Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God. Well, see, he scratched everything I just said. No, I guess I can just kind of, like, narrow it down. It's just, I would go to this restaurant, and there would be this huge, giant, you know how, like, people put, like, deer heads on the wall and moose heads and shit like that? Well, at this specific seafood restaurant, they had, like, a big swordfish on, and I remember, see, I guess I've always been like that. That's why it's, like, resonates with me in my head that I get stingray and swordfish confused. Not for any specific reason, but I just think the other one killed Steve Irwin, and so I would just always think, like, I hate you. You killed Steve Irwin.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You've been prejudiced against swordfish this whole time without even knowing. You had the wrong guy. And swordfish is looking back at you like you had the wrong guy the whole time.
You had the wrong guy.
Now he's finally free.
Yep.
Free at last.
Yeah. Never call me in for the homicide case in the aquatic.
You picked the wrong one in the lineup. Jeez.
What? Aquatic.
What is this? Egypt?
Yeah. What?
What is this? Egypt?
No.
Oh, it's a bounce house. What did I think that was Egypt? Oh. Yeah, knocked her air out.
Yeah, those things are scary.
Bounce houses?
Bounce houses.
Man, they're fun.
Trampolines.
Well, how does she jump? She gotta learn how to jump. What is she trying to do? She literally went down. She slid on her knees like it's a Call of Duty or something. What did she think was gonna happen?
Did she think it was like a water slide or something?
Yeah, on that case, it's like, okay, honey, you gotta learn how to, like, go down a slide.
That's one thing we don't teach our kids is how to go down a slide.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you how a bitch go down a slide.
Oh, yeah, Respucia. You tell him Respucia. Oh, gosh. You want Spider-Man? There you go.
Stop. What a... that obviously must be his son. It's like, okay, I'm gonna use you for a video.
No, I cut this clip so it wasn't too long. There's another kid that comes after it and he does the same thing. She asks for like it's a little girl. She asks for like flowers or something. He's like, no, you get Spider-Man. He just does the same thing.
Oh my god, that's the only thing he knows.
Yes.
I used to love going to festivals and getting my face painted.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Oh, terrible. Did you ever have anyone that like didn't seem like they knew what they were doing?
Not that I can remember.
Like, it always came out good?
It always came out pretty good, but I always just wanted little simple stuff. Like, if it was like at a school festival most of the time, it was like, oh, a little butterfly or a little heart. Nothing like crazy. Yes. Nothing like straight up like Olaf or something on my cheek.
Olaf? No, there's some crazy ones. It's freaking this cringe moment of my life. When I was like in extracurricular activities in high school, they had the fair going on and they needed volunteers for the fair. So I went and I was one of the people that went and volunteered, and it was very poorly run, of course. Like when we all showed up to volunteer, they kind of like didn't know what to do. So they're like, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. I ended up in the face painting booth.
You?
I can draw like some things, I guess. I had
Nothing.
to like.
I'm sorry, you can't draw like to be a face painter.
I didn't know what I was doing, and
so you really face painted people.
so I ended up in the face painting booth, and I was one of the people that face paint. The kid would come and they would tell me which one they wanted. I did this for about 3 hours of my life here on Earth. I was a face painter at a fair, and the thing that's burned into my memory is the disappointed look on every child's face.
Oh.
There's one girl asked for a flower on her cheek, and I was like,
Oh, okay. So wait, so that was gonna be my next question.
No, I'm telling you, this is level 1. It started getting harder. I had the Spider-Man. Typical, yeah, it wasn't as bad as that, but it came out. And then I had a girl that wanted a whole freaking like tiger, lily, all these different ombre colors. Fuck these kids up.
I think those kids are in therapy now because of what you did. I think they got a bad face painting and...
Like, it literally looked like they could have painted their faces better.
Honestly, shame on the festival's fault.
Yes, that's why I said poorly run.
Who,
Disclaimer.
You gotta have people who know what they're doing, no offense. But, like, oh my god.
They could have put me to help out with the barbecue and stuff. Like, they put me with the face painter.
Oh my god. Yes,
yeah, so
I can't believe that.
What that reminds me of.
That's like something like you've never told me that. That's so crazy.
See, yeah, it's things that I bury deep in my brain, but then I see a clip like that, I'm like, that reminds me of that time. Jeez.
Oh god.
And we what's up with this Shawty Bay?
When no one goes up to see Shawty.
Who is this Shawty Bay?
She's basically...
Is that the one that I saw that you showed me that picture of her naked in the bathtub? And
yeah, like shaving her legs.
Basically looks like a melted potato.
She really does not have, no offense, she really does not have the best body type. And she basically just like, I feel like she has like no neck.
Jesus.
I don't know if that's like mean to say, but it's just true.
Yeah. I mean,
like
look
that's
at
just
us.
like
Look
a
at
type
me.
of
my shirt's all tight. I'm fat as fuck.
I literally am so uncomfortable right now.
Yes, we're all fat people.
Like, oh god. I'm like trying to be comfortable, but I'm not. But what I'm just saying is,
hey,
just
at least
like
we're not on Ozempic or something, you know.
Sure.
Anyway, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut that out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like we're talking about Shawty Bay.
Okay, Shawty Bay.
Shawty
needs
Bay.
Ozempic.
Yeah. No.
That's what I mean. I feel like it's okay. Like once you reach a certain thing, once you reach a certain limit,
yes.
You know.
Okay, back to the video.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just trying to explain to you that she's just an influencer and that she just got popular with like her videos and just the way she I mean, she is funny. I have seen some of her stuff come across. It's just just the OnlyFans stuff was just kind of like what threw me off because it's like, why?
Hey, honestly, no hating. You know, we like to joke and have dark humor about things, but hey, she's obviously more popular than us, so
and obviously has more confidence than me. So
No, exactly. I mean, yeah, I think that's like a lot of things. Is like you just have to have the confidence. Yeah. You just have to just be able to put yourself out there and be like, who cares?
Yeah.
Which is honestly a good trait to have because not a lot of people have that.
Yeah.
And speaking of OnlyFans, I saw this trait on OnlyFans. It was crazy. Do you know 65% of creators on OnlyFans make? Huh?
You said I saw this trait on OnlyFans.
Did I say trait?
Yeah. What did you mean?
Fact.
Or story?
No, like a fact.
Okay.
Damn, what? Like, yeah, this fact on OnlyFans.
Okay.
What? I didn't say trait.
Yes, you did.
Did I really?
Yes, you said trait.
Anyway. So 65% of creators make less than $100 a month on OnlyFans.
65%?
Yes, of creators.
So what is all of I'm in the top 10%? Like, what does that mean? You make $200 a month?
Well, no, top 10% probably make good money. It's just like anything else. It's just
right.
It's only a certain small percentage. I think top 10, you're making big bucks. Top 20%, you're making pretty okay money.
Right.
Now, top 30%, that's where the stat comes from. This girl basically said she was like 31% on OnlyFans or something like that, and she made $100 that month. So she goes, that you do the math, that basically means it's 65% make less than $100.
See, and that's like not good because it's like you can't
Make
a living like that.
And but I mean,
and you put yourself out there for what exactly?
It's a lot of trial and error. I mean, I guess some people try, maybe it's not for them, but it's like,
and it's like at that point, like, what is your worth?
Yeah.
Is that how much you feel your worth is? Like, no, like.
Well, thankfully that's dying. With this being said, and hopefully being more known, hopefully this. I think we're dying down on this, just like what we talked about with the end of the podcast. Yeah. I think we're at the end of this era for the better.
I think it really was just another thing to add to the COVID list. Honestly, because nobody had anything else to do. No strip clubs were open. No, sex clubs. Whatever else like you think of or whatever. Like people weren't meeting up like they do now. So it's all different.
Don't give in, people. Don't give in to that like good stuff that pops up on your feed. It still very rarely pops up on my feed. Every now and again. My feed's mainly like construction and like, I don't know. But my feed's actually a lot of different things. Sports and wrestling and video games. And
I like mukbangs.
Yeah, I surprisingly, when I went through your feed, it's a lot of freaking food. And mine is just like, random construction videos.
Mukbangs, that's just what I would say.
Yeah, that's like the big difference. It's like, sometimes I'll scroll through your feed and I'm like, what is food? I'm like, damn, no wonder why you're always hungry.
Well, not only that, it's just I really do like enjoy getting like recipes and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
Anything I try out or like even ideas like how people make this. It's not even necessarily like a full meal. It's just how a certain person cooks one thing, and I'm like, oh, I should try it like that next time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
see, Sword feeds are pretty good, but like I was saying, every now and again, Instagram wants to put a big old butt in my face. I gotta hit not interested.
Yeah.
But
not interested, cause
what?
I already got a big old butt.
Yeah. But I like to still look at the comments because I want to see the bros stand up and be like, hey, stop this, lady. I'm sorry.
What
like,
is
oh
this
God,
sorcery?
I don't want to sound like I'm a troll or nothing, but it's like, you gotta just like kind of troll them to be like, hey, don't like this isn't, don't be doing this, or we're not down for this. But nope, you go to the comments, all simps, all beautiful, all gorgeous, and it's all dudes that are like 80 years old.
You really think she cares what you think?
Dudes look like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like it's really not worth it. Like.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's really sad because like, what does that say about like that person? You know what I mean?
Yeah, as a dude, that's one thing that can die down. We gotta stand up for the bros.
Have you ever like simped on a post back in your days?
What are you trying to trap me in here?
I'm not trying.
This is pure entrapment.
I'm just saying you're talking all this smack about these guys that are just lonely, but like, no offense, but like, weren't you lonely at one point?
Well, I don't know. Not gonna lie. I've been there. No, but what are you trying to... Back in my time, there was no OnlyFans. It was mainly like...
Okay, but MySpace
it was not even...
post, you never commented on somebody's MySpace and was like, oh, you're so beautiful.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have times like that where you're trying to poke people on Facebook and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You're basically trying to get me to admit that if
I
there's
know.
an OnlyFans girl, I simp over. That's what you're trying to get me to admit.
Honestly,
here.
not. I'm just literally legit trying to just like say
There's
like, hey,
so-
you probably
there-
have been there at one point.
But no, there's so many of them. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like after a while, like we get. That's the problem. After a while, like I'm going a little dark here, but after a while, we dudes, we get accustomed to certain things, and it's like, really, you're charging to freaking basically see an extended version of your Instagram with
Yeah.
nothing really. It's like, no, we need to see some. No,
Yeah.
so bad.
I know, damn. Oh man, how long have we been going? Because I have to pee.
So yes, don't do it. We can close up here. Jesus. Yeah, this took a turn for the worse. Definitely, people dropped off. People,
At this
wake
point-
up. Are you here? Did you drop off? I'm sorry. I don't even know where that conversation led. We'll end the episode. It's up to this might get us in trouble.
What?
Just hey, it's not me saying it. This is
Okay.
just a rent-free reel that lives in my head.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
My son so dumb, IQ 21. He tried to make friends, but they call him Ching Chong. He eat the wonton, but he felt like Kim Jong. He's so ugly when he smile, he look like the King Kong. My son useless, can't play ping pong. He tried to get a date with the girl Soo Young, but she said hell no, cause he not that handsome. And my son so broke, can't buy the dim sum. Yeah, 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 yeah. My son so dumb, my son so dumb. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My son is so dumb, yeah.
Not the chopsticks.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right,
I have to
people.
pee. That was fun.
I was trying to leave with the end of the song. But,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we did.
All right, hit the music, people.
Okay,
Peace.
bye-bye.
Hey, people. By the way, join us on Patreon. This week, we're going to be playing Overcooked 2.
Yes.
Yeah, just starting up. We hadn't played in a while. So will we
I was
suck?
pregnant last time we played.
Yes, we
Our
were.
baby's now 1, so if that tells you anything.
Wow. Yeah, cheers to that. Cheers to Overcooked 2. Join us on Patreon.
Yes.
Watch us play along.
Yes.